Hey, it's HD.
And it's Jason.
And welcome back to In Retrospect Podcast, where we look beyond the surface to find understanding.
Bring you laughs, knowledge, and culture.
So sit back, relax, and join the convo. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It is 2024. Y'all have not seen us in a while. We have been getting our lives together.
Yeah, life is interesting, and that is certainly what we've been doing, and I'm sure all of you have too. Everybody has New Year's resolutions. Hopefully you're sticking to them so far through the new year, but I do know they are hard, so just remain steadfast. I mean, all it takes is one day, and one day can turn into a month, and a month can turn into 3, and then 3 turns into the year. Anyway.
So we decided that today, aside from just having a conversation, we got some desserts from a Black-owned ice cream parlor and dessert place called Mccoughtrys Ice Cream, and they are in Lithia Springs / Douglasville in Georgia. It's like right next to Six Flags if you live here, but we have German chocolate cake. We have a slice of pineapple cake. That looks nice and moist and gooey. We'll see. And then we both got ice cream. I have caramel cheesecake ice cream and banana pudding ice cream.
I just have the crazy vanilla. I was told all the kids love it. I'm a kid at heart, so I was sold immediately.
So as we have seen, the new year has kicked off with just a vengeance. Basically, everybody's airing people out, airing their grievances out. And everybody's responding.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot going on. A lot of folks may have said the calendar of events has started for the new year. What we're talking about specifically is the whole Katt Williams situation when he went on Club Shay Shay and was interviewed by everyone's favorite uncle, Shannon Sharpe, who's also on First Take. It was very interesting. We had Katt Williams come on, and he did give his perspective inside the story on all the events that took place while he has been working over the last 30 or so semi-years in the industry, whether that be comedy or whether that be in acting. And he did, call out a few folks that we may know. Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley being some of the main people that he called out. And ever since, as well as Kevin Hart, as well as he also called out a couple of a rapper in particular by the name of Mccoughtrys. But it's interesting, though. So I was just curious to know, Dashia, why would you think someone of Katt Williams, status, yes, of course, status would get on there and air his grievances? Do you think it's because they came on previous to him and said something that didn't correlate with the truth and he just couldn't take it anymore? Or he just felt it's a year of telling the truth?
I feel like Katt Williams has always been this person. Even in his stand-up, he is the type of person to talk truth sprinkled in with some laughs. Whether it's about the government, whether it's about other celebrities, he's going to say how he feels. And he's going to stand on it. He's not going to waver. Now, I did watch all of the 2-hour plus interview. And some of what he said sounds true, right? It's not the first time we've heard of comedians stealing jokes from one another. It's not the first time that we've heard about the Illuminati. So certain things that he said, I'm just saying, certain things that he said.
He also mentioned P. Diddy.
Yeah, but again, it's not the first time that we've heard P. Diddy being shiesty.
Allegedly.
So I think that's just who he is. Now, I do not believe that Shannon was prepared for that interview. I don't think anybody would have been prepared for that. Because it was just like, hey, how you doing? And he just was ready to go, guns blazing. So
I also think that Shannon did a great job with the interview. Despite what people may say, they say he should be doing this, asking that. But when you do have people that do come on, such as a Katt Williams of his status, and they want to talk, let them say their piece of the story, and you try to make sure that everything is correlating in a set timeline that folks can call themselves coming forward, just to say like what they feel really happened. Because honestly, it's to the point now where everybody has their piece or their perspective, and in the middle lies the truth. I also want to say too, this man is an entertainer. Let's not sit here and not act like it was the whole truth and nothing but the truth. To be honest with you, when I was watching it, it felt like a special, like one of his specials, and he just said some stuff that was just, it was wild. It was out there, and I was laughing the whole time, but at the same time, come on, let's be for real. Someone his age is running a mid 4.4 in the 40-yard dash. Yes, I know the video is circulating with him running in a gym and clocking him at 4.47. But let's be real. Those feet were hitting the floor a little too hard to be a mid 4.4.
And I don't know, some of y'all might be getting mad at me, but it is what it is. I don't know that I believe that he's only ever had weed. The only reason why I say that is because I remember that video that went around on World Star Hip Hop of him getting into that fight with that middle schooler and the child taking over him. Now, granted, he is a smaller size man. However, even the thought of him wanting to fight a kid with cameras and you know who you are, I don't know. I don't know if he has had anything other than weed. It's just certain moments like that seemed drug-ish. I'm just keep it at that.
And that's your opinion. But you know how that goes. You know, we just don't know what truly took place. Allegedly, that's what he says happened. It looked like another from the outside looking in.
Also, the fact that he said he moved from Ohio down to Florida when he was 12.
I think it was 13, but
either way,
it happens a lot.
A 12 or 13-year-old moving across the country by themselves, no money, no nothing.
No, he said he had money.
He ain't gonna get us so far. You're 12 or 13
years old. He had a couple $1,000 in his baby pit bull.
He also said that he wrote.
He went to a truck stop.
No. He said that he wrote the script for Money Mike, or not the script, but he wrote the part for Money Mike, and Ice Cube came out and said, "No, you might have enhanced it, but you did not write it. It was already written."
Like I said, everybody has their side of the story, and in the middle lies the truth. It's very interesting that when he was explaining everything that did occur, how when everybody was giving their rebuttal, there wasn't much of people was trying to say that entirely certain parts that he was saying, I will say was true, but you got to try to pick it from what it is for the entertainment side of it. But when he did talk about certain situations, it seems like he was allegedly being truthful about it. But you just have to make sure you do your own research. But even when people were responding, I don't know why people just didn't come out and call him a liar entirely. But it didn't correlate.
Well, someone did.
Who specifically?
Ali Sadiq.
And what situation specifically?
He said, well, y'all can go and watch his, y'all can go watch his video on YouTube, but also his live might be going around. But Ali Sadiq he's hilarious as well, in my opinion. But he spoke about the fact that some things Katt may have said is true, right? There are gatekeepers in Hollywood, even Black Hollywood. However, he was like, why are you calling out all of these people for these random things, but you won't call me out? And I don't know what situation occurred between him and Ali, but Ali got on camera a few nights ago and was training, ready to box with Katt. So
yeah, he was spitting all in the camera too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
he was pretty hot. But yeah, I will say he is one of the few. But the main people that I did mention, it was kind of interesting though. But they did say that they feel as if though Katt may need some help. But we'll see.
I mean, I don't know. Even Kevin Hart has said you need to let go of that anger.
And to be honest with you, too, my biggest issue with the whole situation was, even when he was trying to go at Kevin Hart, you said that you kept turning down these roles. If you keep turning down roles, well, somebody's going to take them. That's just what's going to happen. Somebody's going to take the roles. That's just, there's just no other way around it. Somebody's going to take it if you don't want to do it. And now he's on top. And that's what it is. The only interview that could possibly top his interview is if Kevin Hart came on and debunked whatever and just said straight from his mouth, well, you didn't take the roles, I took them. And I did what I needed to do after that.
But Kevin Hart doesn't, this is the thing. I feel like in entertainment, right, you have your people who are more like a Katt Williams. They are steadfast and they're like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm not doing. And then you have people like Steve Harvey or Kevin Hart who are like, I'm going to play the game because I want to succeed, whatever that looks like to them. And Katt Williams is more of like a all money ain't good money type person, which I applaud that. Because if somebody is offering you millions of dollars to go do something that you already love to do, that's a pretty easy yes for most people. But if they're doing it in a way that you don't agree with, you leave it there. You leave the money on the table, but again, you leaving it for other people. So,
and that's what happens in business and really in anything in life. And we appreciate you guys for, of course, tuning in and speaking with us on this matter. And of course, put your opinions, your comments, whatever you like down in the comment section. I want to remind you guys that we did not tune in, but did get our food, or ice cream, I should say, our sweets from Mccoughtrys Ice Cream. And this is located in Austell, Georgia, 135 Riverside Parkway. Check it out when you get the chance. Amazing, amazing space and a lot of great customer service. Anything else, Dashia?
I've been Dashia.
And I've been Jay Stan.
And join us because we will be getting back on with our schedule. So stick with us. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we post.